Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like true goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did boy, in Paris for
EA Sports coverage of the NFL in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Bye, guys.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now Ryan on second down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now Ryan on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. On first down, it's Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Grady Jarrett in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, and now he bowls him up. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 81 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to air one out. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan, his 2nd touchdown pass of this opening quarter. And the Falcons are in for 6. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think the
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3rd and long, it's Newton. The open man is...
What's up, dude?
First down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Gotta have time, dude. You don't got time. You gotta use it, man. Every time someone comes out in that formation against me, I'm using that. I use the linebacker every time.
Clock running at a
Fuck
back and forth first quarter of play. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Forced out to his left. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
It's one or the other, because if you use the safety, I'm going to have Ridley wide open across the middle.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Oh, fuck, dude. He broke a long run with McCaffrey against me. Yeah, he had a nice juke, though. He juked the fuck out of me, dude. He didn't try to cross the middle here. I'm going to pick it off, watch.
Looking deep downfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a great return.
Robert Alford.
Finally able to take him down. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move...
Oh, I threw it back to him.
Coverage and it's
Damn.
Picked off by Captain Mutterland. And they have possession, and they have it.
Misread it, dude.
8-yard line.
I had Montgomery open out of the backfield. Try to force it.
It's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between.
I know, I just got one myself, dude. You know what I mean?
You're right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play. When it doesn't work... Well,
I actually like Devontae's jukes, man. His jukes are nice.
40 to the 42. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
I'm gonna intercept this watch. 15-0 it was.
To midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
I gotta blitz him. I like my corners one-on-one against anybody, any receiver.
C.J. Anderson in the game. He gets it here. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Alford's got like 17 or 18 picks now.
Pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 1st and 10, Newton.
Oh, he got me.
Deep left side here.
Oh, I stripped it. Thank God.
The collision there jarred the ball.
Once I talk Alford up, he gets beat by punches off the line. Once I talk him up.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down.
Oh, give me the Oliver. Fuck, Oliver.
The rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
But nearly another
interception. No, that was out of bounds. He dropped the interception.
With a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he gets it to Funch, is complete.
Oh.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
That's my, oh my God.
Touchdown.
Thought I had a pick there.
Olsen.
Scored a touchdown on me.
Greg Olsen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra extra point away from tying up this game. Point after, right down the middle.
It was Poole.
Back and forth first half.
Or it might have been Allen.
Back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Get out! Let's go! Left! Let's go!
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. K1 short in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes.
Yeah,
he got them both
I like
down,
that idea. That'd be kind of cool.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go. Get out.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Over the middle complete. That's Howard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with
that carrying's high.
The guy I played with way back when, and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it.
I think 93.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return.
Just gotta keep him out of the end zone. I'm gonna keep blitzing.
The Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing.
Those are hit or miss though. If he gets hit, the ball pops up in the air.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Dancing to his left. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a first down throw for Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Newton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. From the red zone now, Newton. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Yep.
They fake the give. Newton. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Ryan on second down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now here's a timeout, as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. On first down, Ryan trying to lay one up deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Pass interference. It's not competitive mode, so it doesn't get called. Smart move, Devontae. Good move, man.
So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2. Because once they're through the
I pushed triangle. I was fucking pounding it. I pushed L2 and triangle.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Yeah, I pushed L2 and triangle for the highlight animation, but didn't fucking get it.
Here's Newton now on second down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Dude, I got fucked there, dude. Look, I got stuck in my defensive end right there. I'm supposed to cover that fucking zone. Jesus, dude.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down, Newton. Over the middle to Smith. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This is McCaffrey on the give. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers, right? Who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
He commented on the post.
Make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Devontae's kill. There, he's killing the clock, man. Fuck. It's an option. It's an option.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton steps away to his left. The ball comes out.
That's mine. Let's go.
They have it. They do.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed.
Let's go. Got it. 12.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Ryan now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, fellas, go. That's right, gun.
To throw on 2nd down. Newton, rush coming, and he's taken down. D. Ford coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Newton now to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Grady Jarrett in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And he's able to get it out of there. Here's Thomas. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. By the way, they're into the second half now in Philadelphia on the NFL scoreboard. And that's now a 2-touchdown game as the Eagles have scored again. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now a play fake here on first down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Now Ryan on first down. And that is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. The Falcons on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Ryan. And that is incomplete. Knocking it away in coverage, Captain Mutterland. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On first down, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down.
I had to look at it. All the games are scheduled by 6:30.
At the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Ryan. First down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Julius Peppers in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
21.
On 2nd down, Ryan. It's caught. Lockett. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Nah, shouldn't have threw that.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
My fault.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys
You loading up right now?
the football back. That's now
You staying in the party or getting off?
as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about
Next week, no matter what happens this game, the winner go home. For one of you guys, you and DeJuan.
Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running
Oh,
back
shit.
or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent.
Yeah. Then it goes by division record, because if you guys are head-to-head split, and you'll be 4-2, he'll be 5-1.
These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their side all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
I'm just saying, dog. You never know. I wouldn't underestimate anybody, dude.
On 1st down, it's Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Carolina. 52 yards.
I don't think what we just saw there was any surprise.
I wish I could record this conversation. I'm going to die laughing if you lose, man.
Catching it, and any way you can get the ball in his hands, you wanted to do so. Personally, I thought he ran the best routes of anyone coming out of his draft class, and that included the wide receivers.
Last year, 80 receptions, also in the return game. He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, isn't he?
He certainly is. Every which way you want to go, however you want to package him, I do think his running production will increase in 2018.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Looking for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down.
Oh, he got it over me. Funches.
Touchdown. Devin Funches with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Montgomery, a 1st down and then some. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Get up! Gun! Hey! Tuesday.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he's got room. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's Ryan. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Newton. Flushed out right. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
You guys kicked off already?
Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
All right, good shit, dude. Might be on the bench early, dude. Maurice and Lear about to kick off. Oh, you got me.
And this will complete right side to Funchess. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
Juju on that beat.
23 yards on the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now it's Newton. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Ryan wants to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ryan to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Mario Addison in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Throwing now is Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, I know it points in.
I let my birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brett. She go to battle. LD logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bet on bet. I got the beam in the flat. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, the man. I'm a K back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking, and they hate cats. Pockets they fat. I got the from the block and they scamming, they know what bank said. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tank said. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that.
Dude, if I play someone with like a sick defensive line, I could get fucking routed, dude. Yeah, dude. If I play someone with like a sick defensive line and get pressure every play, I could get routed, dude. My defensive tackle just got a speed upgrade. I get a lot of strength ones, but speed I don't really get that much.
Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Chop was real wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland. This what happen when you give it a fake life, and then the
Richie beat the Giants 13-3. So much for him.
I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the I got a girl, breath.
I think he's active, dude. I like him, dude. No, I like anyone to talk shit that I love, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's just the guys that like talk shit like after the fact. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, talk your shit before the game, dog. Like Mateen, I like Mateen. Mateen fucking, he don't give a fuck win, lose, or draw. He's gonna tell you fuck you at the end of the game. Steven has a tiebreaker with the Browns. So, Steven's got Allen week 17, Bengals. Titans are clinch.